The last team in the top 10 to present is called Overleaf.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone, and to our judges over here. We come from Kasi, so we know very well the struggle in Kasi. So this is the problem that we have identified in Kasi. Imagine yourself, you want to apply for a credit loan, and what you need to bring is your proof of residence, ID copy, bank statements, and obviously those are very important to actually verify your identity and to actually check your financial status. So the problem we're trying to solve here is sitting on the long queues, especially at the banks, to get your bank statements, fraudulent or corrupt documents that one can tamper, and obviously inconvenience of traveling up and down to get documents. And also, okay, so the solution that we want to bring, that we propose, is building the intelligent centralized system. So this will be web-based. So what it does, it retrieves the verified documents from the banks, for example, if you want your bank statement. And of course, we will use technologies like cloud computing. We make sure that we ensure that the technologies is tough because we're talking about people's data, and obviously make sure that the integration is there to integrate with different parties. And obviously when I use artificial intelligence to analyze the data to come to understanding of your credit score and the like. So these are the security measures. So we've got two-way authentication, which we're gonna use the secret key, fingerprint, live scan, and trusted partners. So we believe that is part of security because trusted partners are the people that we can trust. We believe that the documents they'll give us is actually legit. So who is our target client? So target clients is the retailers, manufacturing, car dealerships, and these guys contribute about 100 billion in the South African economy. And these are the users. So our users, it's the youth or adults, self-employed and employed. So these are the people who will be using our systems. So we do have a revenue stream. I'll say skip that one, we'll get back to it. So we've validated a market. We know that there's appetite for this market. I'm not gonna go deep into it. Please move. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. I want to take questions from you. I like it to be, interactive. And maybe before that, let us show you the demo, what we have here.
So basically, I'm logging in as admin at Game. So this guy is an admin at Game. As you can see, his name is Nkosi Morris. So this is the same system here. As soon as I click in, the customer will arrive at Game and say, I want to buy something on credit. And then I'll ask for the ID. He's entering the ID. I'm entering the ID as the admin. And then I hit enter. After I hit enter, the customer will get an SMS on this phone there. So the SMS is in, you can read the key, and then this guy will punch in the key that side. Can you read out the key, because we don't have time? 6550. 6550. Hit it. Okay, so after this, the guy will put in the fingerprint on the system, and then we go into his dashboard. So basically, another thing you have to know is that we don't store anyone's data. So after the user gives us his fingerprint, we have an API that will go to all the departments, to the banks, and to SARS and everywhere to get your information, right? We don't store the information on our database. We just have them here so that the service provider can download your details. So this guy can click on ID copy. ID copy. So when you click here, the provider can see this guy's ID. Close it, man. This guy can see that guy's ID or the bank statements, right? So on the banks here, you can see this guy has two banks, right? He has two banks. So we can ask you which bank must we use, and then you tell us, and then we select the correct bank. If you go to analyze, you can see some cool stuff. Okay, questions?
Okay. Thanks for that. I just wanted to tell us what's the API you're going to use for identity theft, because there are people out there with multiple IDs, and also tell us the cool stuff while you're at it.
So as you saw, we have 3-factor authentication. First thing is your ID, and then your number, and then your fingerprint. So there's no way that you can cut someone's finger and come to the bank and say, you want to buy.
But the nice thing about this
Yeah,
is
it's possible.
you trust your bank. That's why you have a bank account. Otherwise, you won't. Oh, so the cool thing about this system for the API stuff, you trusted your bank well enough to go there and give them your documents. So that's why you have a bank account. You can withdraw cash. So what we exactly do, we just hit the bank API with all the details that is required. Therefore, from the bank, that's where we'll get your data and all the information that is needed.
Any more questions, please, guys?
Because obviously the retailer will, our system will hit the API. As you saw, we get the verification. Can I just show the demo? Can you go back to the website? So as you can see, what was the key again? 6550, yeah. As you can see here, we have the person who validated the document. So we can see this document is from Johannesburg Water, this from Nedbank. Scroll down a bit. Scroll down a bit. This one is it's from InfoSlip. This is a payslip. So this is valid information because you know that you have your proof of residence from the Johannesburg Water, and you are there at game, so you can see this is indeed my document.
This works well for people who have ability to have proof of address. What about those people in rural areas who don't have proof of address?
No.